I tried to get the boomerang, my bad. I got something stuff right here. Alright, my bad.
Yeah! Facts Account Podcast, episode 56. And
episode
back,
motherfucking 56, we back,
First of all, whoa, y'all get
back,
First of all, my boy been out for 2 weeks. This nigga, he said he was sick, but he come in. This nigga went to Colombia and got his body done, nigga. This nigga done lost like fucking 15 pounds and shit. This nigga done cut his hair. You know, so I think he got some new teeth or some shit. Like, he done shaved his fucking face and shit. Yo, this nigga is literally like, he went and got his body done. He got that Drake shit. That Black Drake shit.
I wish that's where I was at.
And we got a special guest in the building, man.
Yeah, man.
We got Zay in the building, man. Give it up for Zay. Give it up.
Yeah, man. Zay Dirt in this motherfucker, man.
Yeah, shout out. Hey, we got the roast battle king himself.
Check him out.
This nigga Childish. Just go to Instagram and follow him. What's your Instagram?
This nigga Childish, damn.
He Childish.
Thank you for the compliment. Zay Dirt. You follow me at Zay Dirt, man.
Zay Dirt. It's
I'm
spelled
gonna
just
turn it
like
back
that.
up, man. Every 2 to 3 days, man. We'll go up.
Z-A-Y. Dirt.
Check him out. Check him out.
Alright, man. So, y'all know what we starting off with, man. Did y'all see the Source Awards? I mean, versus Dipset, the Locks. I think we didn't really pick, but we thought that Dipset was a fan favorite. It looked like they took the bag and fumbled it. So basically, we here to talk shit about Dipset. What happened?
Drugs, nigga, drugs. Drugs is a hell of a thing, my nigga.
Like, all jokes aside, y'all didn't hear what happened?
What you mean?
Like, Jadakiss got arrested. Like,
We got arrested for what?
he get charged with a triple homicide.
Quadruple, because
Quadruple was
he
easy too.
gotta get the fuck out of here.
For a loaded mic.
Like 3.5. He got an attempt murder.
You got to attempt. 3 in an attempt. Like, cause that shit was nasty. That was nasty work.
I wasn't even worried about the music. Like, I thought the music of the Locks was, you know, just a whole catalog. The Locks catalog was better than Dipset. But I thought Dipset was gonna give us a show. And goddamn it, they gave us one. It ain't the show I wanted though.
Niggas falling off the stage.
You heard that nigga say he went to go die for his ring. He said he ain't fall.
He's lying. He's lying.
He said, I looked at it, I ain't gonna lie, ain't no way he feel. He stepped on the thing.
He tried to step on the speaker. He tried to step on the speaker, and the speaker went from under him. And you know that nigga don't do leg day. He was wobbling. He was wobbling all night. Y'all seen that shit? Like he was wobbling. If you was watching it, you see he was wobbling all night. And y'all seen how a couple weeks ago they was on his ass. He was doing pull-ups and shit. And he was like, "Damn, Jim, you don't do leg day?"
That nigga top heavy.
Yeah, he top heavy, bro. That nigga just.
That nigga can't hold his body up.
This nigga couldn't catch the beat. Like, at the beginning, this nigga couldn't catch no beat. Like, I'm like, bro, it's crowded in there, but it ain't that crowded.
Bro, like, I did not really put into thought, like, the versus aspect of it. I'm just thinking of the tracks and the swag and their influence. Like, Joel's ain't got no teeth. Cam was lazy.
Nah,
right?
Cam was like, fuck it. He
Cam-
was
I'm talking about naturally.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's not like the most, he's more of a shit talker, but he's not like, he's more.
He ain't finna perform.
He ain't the like biggest performer. And Jim historically be saying he don't know his words to his own song. He said that for years.
Yeah. That's because Max B writing them off. But let's get in there. But yeah, I think you know what it really was.
Wave.
You know what it really is. The problem is it's the proof is in the pudding, bro.
Chemistry.
Have you ever seen the Locks argue publicly? They always touring. They always doing shows together. They always in chemistry.
They know their role.
They know they roll. They do business together outside of just making music. Whereas, let's talk about the camaraderie. We seen everybody come out, and Cam took his time coming out.
Cam a diva.
The music wasn't on.
The music waiting to come out.
The music ain't out.
Cam had a beach chair. Everybody else standing up. When niggas was performing songs,
Cam got a trailer.
when niggas was performing songs that didn't involve Cam, Cam sat his ass down. At least Joel's was performing, balling with goddamn, Summer in Miami. They was performing. It's no camaraderie. Nigga, Cam is the biggest shit talking. He ain't want to talk shit.
He tried.
He's out of his element. I feel like Cam.
That was Cam with. My bad. I mean, start. But Jada Kiss was doing what we thought Cam would do.
But Jada, we just underestimated that.
never
That's
did.
shit for him.
Y'all,
I
said last week.
I watched the first verses with him and Fab, and I'm like,
Said
nah,
last
this
week.
nigga's about to come and talk shit.
I said, remember what he
Like,
did?
It
to
was
Fab?
shit I didn't even like from Jada. When he was doing it there, I liked it.
Yeah.
It's just
The performance
made
I
everything.
fuck with Dipset. The performance is just
He violated them all night.
Like,
Yeah.
No
Cam,
lie.
I feel like Cam tried to save him.
It went, but it was.
But it
But
was
I
just
think
too
the whole
late.
plan with the beach chair was Cam was like, yo, I'm gonna sit back and let my niggas get y'all, and then I'm gonna come. But he had to come up out. But I mean,
It is
Jada called him out. He had to get up off the beach chair a little earlier than he thought.
Jada, he just knew how to fuck with them. Lip
Yeah.
syncing. These niggas out here lip syncing.
Yo, it's New York. You don't remember your songs? You cheating. And then Joel's, he fucked up. He had the biggest fuck up of the night where he said they ain't got no drill tracks. And then they hit the whole
Yo,
DJ
he
mix.
fucked up twice.
DJ mix.
Like, why would you say that?
She, you can't do shit. Reservoir Dog.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah.
They ain't even got no girls. Stupid. Like, you know they got.
Yeah.
They was saving it.
Nigga Mariah, J-Lo, Mary, like nigga, these niggas just coming out like, hey, like he said, we got Grammys.
He said, y'all niggas got grams. We got Grammys, nigga.
One thing I did like Jada was going to the mixtape bag. Cam was like, "Ain't my fault. You got a mixtape. Yeah, I got no video."
Yeah, that was
That was
a couple of
his
the
best
songs. See, a couple of them songs they fell out, but it was just the performance was so good it didn't
carry
matter.
it.
You know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
remember them songs just being before I moved out here. So them freestyles was that big as how as it sounded on that stage that night.
I feel like if everything's equal and versus nostalgia gonna win.
Yeah,
So
and that's,
whoever's more nostalgic,
and that's what I was expecting to get from Dipset, but you know, they just have a little too much of whatever they take. And Cam was like, just sit back, drinking his Fiji water, and looking at these niggas like, y'all some clown ass niggas,
like
man.
I should have did with
Freaky Ziggy was turned up the whole night. My nigga took a test.
That nigga was doing.
That nigga was a little
He
too
was
freaky.
tripping.
That nigga.
That nigga earned his name.
Any nigga with a name Freaky, you can't trust him, bro. That nigga was out here. That nigga's really out there shaking ass or whatever the fuck he's out there doing. You know what I'm saying? Him and Jim was on the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Jim falling off the stage. He dipped from the set.
I mean, Joel's out there trying to Joel's over there trying to goddamn lay on the ground and shit. I'm like, bro, y'all not up to goddamn do that shit right now. Nigga, you got the whole COVID on your face right
Man,
there.
we smoking Dipset packs.
I don't know, like, I can't say all that.
No, them niggas are dying.
They got destroyed.
Yeah, fuck them niggas, man.
They got
They going
bullied.
on tour. Bring a better.
Lil Boy.
Nah, they
got
already,
signed.
we need to practice a little bit more before the tour.
They got signed.
Y'all
They
need to
them
bring-
niggas need to be friends in real life. They really not friends. That's really the issue. They not
Don't
friends.
fuck with each other, bro.
Yeah, they really not friends like
Cut
that.
that.
That's really what
We'll
the
cut
issue
shit
is.
around
Yeah,
here.
they really ain't friends. So I mean, it is what it is. So the second biggest thing that happened this week, DJ Academics released a pilot for his podcast that's coming next month. And we seen a couple weeks ago that Wack 100 hit up Academics and said online, "Hey, I want to have a face-to-face with him. Let's talk." He dropped the interview yesterday. Everybody watch it? Did you watch it?
I ain't watching it yet. I watched
Okay.
parts of it.
Okay. You watched it. What y'all think about it? What's going on with this shit?
6ix9ine don't listen. He don't listen. That nigga try to explain, like, if the nigga would have just shut up and listened to what the nigga was trying to tell you, he gave you the out. Like, this nigga's giving you an out, and you not even accepting your out, nigga. Like,
Do we think that he's stood his ground the best than every other interviewer against 6ix9ine?
yes.
I
Because he had the patience, he didn't just let this nigga talk over him. He's like, all right, nigga, when you done talking, I'm gonna let you talk. I mean, I'm gonna finish talking. And he got his points across like, yo, nigga, you're a civilian. You don't want to admit it, but you're a civilian, and we're gonna accept you as a civilian. You got some balls to you, but you stupid, and you're a stupid civilian. At the end of that, that's all he was, a stupid
That
civilian.
was my biggest takeaway from it.
What was your biggest takeaway, bro?
That there's no rules to the streets. That's my biggest takeaway. It's the streets, the logic. There's no logic. It's illogical. There's no.
That was
rules
your
to the
biggest
streets.
takeaway?
That was my biggest takeaway.
I mean,
because
that's true.
That
What you're saying.
that is my biggest takeaway because you can't. First of all, every gangster don't agree with Wack. You can't.
Yeah,
That's Wack opinion.
I don't agree with Wack as far
Every
as-
gang about him being a civilian, him not being a civilian.
I don't think
right.
6ix9ine was a civilian.
right? So that's that. And then it's just like what rules matter, what rules don't matter, like loyalty in the streets. Like those are the like, man, all that shit is cap. All that shit is a jungle. That's all it is. It's a jungle. The streets is a jungle. There's no real rules to it. Cause it's like you not a street nigga, you snitch. Most street niggas snitch.
Still be popular in the hood.
So it's like
so do you
I'm not saying
think it's
it's
whack that he's a civilian?
No, I don't think he's a civilian.
Okay.
But so like that's the, like not everything you said could be true. He was giving them out. He wasn't listening. He whacked it the best, stand his ground. But my biggest takeaway, it was just like they're politicking over something that's just not real rules to it. There's people that rap about it that don't follow the rules to it. And there's people that's in the streets that just trying to.
Like you
It's
said,
their wolves. There's no
Sure.
rules to that shit.
So like, where I would say my response to that would be like this. I think that the rules are definitely like a gray area, but I think there's also like, let's say this is the gun line, this is the rules. You know, niggas teeter back and forth, but I think 6ix9ine, once he snitched, he removed himself from that line. That's how I feel about it.
disagree.
Now, as far as what I took away from it, my biggest takeaway from it is that like 6ix9ine is in denial. I think he really thinks he's a gangster, and he's not. Like I think, and it was certain things that they said. Like when he asked him, he said, "Well, who put you down?" Right? Who put you down? He said, "Shotty." He said, "All right, so you got in the mix with some niggas. They put you down hot like gang protocol." He said, "We didn't get to that point." He said, "Well, then you were associated. You weren't a gangster."
He said, yeah.
And he's like, he was talking about how he basically, he was like, nah, I was blood basically because he was insinuating he was blood because he said I was realer than everybody in the gang. I fed niggas. Them niggas was broke. I gave them money. I did
He
this.
was
I
trying
did
to say
that.
like he was blessed.
And
there,
I
but
was,
you wasn't
and
blessed
what I
there.
was trying to, what Wack was trying to get him to understand is that you were just getting, it was a friendly extortion going on.
Man.
It was a friendly extortion going on.
And what she said, he won.
Because my thing is this: when you stop giving niggas money, what happened to you? You got kidnapped. You got you know what I'm saying? Niggas started fucking your woman allegedly. Like shit was happening to you.
That's his real issue.
That's extortion, correct? If I'm paying you and you take away the money and then we kidnap you because you took away the money, you was being extorted. He thinks that he's a gang leader. He thought he was a gang leader. He thought he could be a shot caller, and literally, my nigga, like, you went from, like, you didn't even be, like he said, Wack said, you weren't a street soldier. You weren't a general. Like, you just think that you just went from nothing to, like, the CEO of a company. So my thing is, I think 6ix9ine is just kind of, like, in denial about who he is. I think he's lost as a person. Like, I think, like, he doesn't realize, like, nigga, you're not about this life. And like you said, he's trying to get him out. He ain't gonna do it.
Like this nigga had the perfect outs. Like he was giving him outs to the point where it's like, nigga, you're giving your respect for trying to do what you did, but still at the same time, like, bro, but you still a civilian, and this nigga just didn't want to take the outs the nigga was giving him.
I think he bold. I give him
That's
that.
a bold ass nigga.
He's bold. He's bold. He's brave.
He's bold but he's stupidly bold.
But I think once some real heat come to him, he gonna fold. We've seen it.
We've
Like,
seen it
he's
already.
bold. Like, I don't know, man. And I didn't like the part. He a shitty ass father, bro. Stop, like the way he was talking about his kids. Like he's talking about how like he's a dangerous man. I wouldn't let my kids be with him either. Like go get a DNA test for your other kid. That shit sounds crazy. There's a lot of shit that was going on.
If y'all ain't checked it out, bro.
I'm watching that.
If y'all want to be entertained,
He entertained us. Fuck.
It's on
watching
Spotify.
it
Yeah,
you
you
know
know
I have to break it up. It's kind of hard to listen to, but
it's a lot of yelling.
Yeah. I seen him just talk about he had to fight Dirk in the bathroom one-on-one.
That's another thing. Bro is really jealous of Dirk.
Yeah.
Like he's super. I think he's jealous of Dirk because at first him and Dirk used to have a little back and forth, and then Dirk stopped having a back and forth with him, and then after that Dirk blew up. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to be like, oh, Dirk. When they first started, like he was saying, like, you know, Dirk, like he's washed. You know, like he was out with Chief Keef and then he resurrected his career. And now he's like one of the hottest niggas in the game. I think he's really jealous. And I don't really think that he wants to have a one-on-one with him.
He just wants his attention and
Yeah,
I don't
wants
think he
to-
wanted to fade with Dirk.
Yeah, he
But I
wants
think he do want it with me.
Oh no. He definitely
I
want to
feel
fight.
like he feel like
I 100% agree. He want to fight Meek for
I
real.
think he feel
He
like
said I'll fight Meek for free. That's how I
think
knew.
he'd get
He
me.
said for like Dirk, he was talking about like 20 minutes. Listen, he wants to fight Meek Mill. I mean, we know Meek Mill can't fight. That's why. So I mean,
he wants that meat.
we seen Meek Mill throwing punches at the punch man.
You gotta beat him though.
Yeah. So I ain't mad at that. You know, it is what it is. This is what you wanted to come on here for.
Oh man,
42 Dub, man. He gave us another hickey.
you got his son wet.
Bruh, like, it's crazy. I seen the picture of him and his son, right? And people saying, like, oh, like, he was a good dad. And I heard about, like, niggas was like, oh, before Doug tripping, he tongue kissing his son. I'm like, y'all niggas, what? I wanted to look at the video. Like, that shit is.
Nah, he extended his whole
That
tongue,
nigga, like,
bro.
he pretty Ricky this nigga neck. Like, that shit was wild. And like the son was like, I don't want to do it right now, Dad. He was like, yeah, come here.
Why the cameras on you? Never did this.
Like he
Right,
literally
you-
made it. It's like
made this shit even worse.
He tongued his
Y'all
son's
remember,
cheek down. That shit was
I remember
crazy.
the Scary Movie
His tongue did the wave. It's
where
not too hot.
Sean
He
was
got
in the
the-
bathroom.
He got
and
the
niggas
black Spider-Man
put-
tongue, no homo.
Put his
Nigga, you see how he-
ear in the hole. They put his
Man.
tongue.
Bro, that shit was
That was 42 Doug.
You know how the black Spider-Man lick his tongue? That no homo, bro. That's
Bro, that nigga got venom tongue.
And the fucked up part is, bro, when I first watched it, I'm like, man, nigga can't have an intimate moment with his kid. I didn't see the tongue part of the video at first. I just saw the nigga kissing on his neck. And shit was a little much. I mean, if that's how this nigga chooses to show affection with his son, that's not me. But I feel like it makes it hard for a man to be affectionate with their son.
Right.
I feel like it was too much. I personally would never do it.
It was the
But if this is how this nigga choose to play with his
nigga
kids,
loaded his
that's
tongue.
not.
No.
Nigga loaded.
I ain't getting on that.
That nigga.
Now,
He put
what I do-
everything on his tongue. Cheese, pickles, onions. Everything.
what I do agree with is I don't think he meant no harm.
Yeah, it's like
I don't think he meant no harm.
Right.
But that was crazy.
His tongue was
What do y'all think? What kind of call do y'all think he got from his baby mama? If it's the baby mama that roasted his ass, talking about you can sit a cup on his booty. You know she called that nigga with she said that nigga thick. You can sit a cup on his booty. I can't argue with no
He
nigga.
must think he the mama
You
or
can sit a
something.
cup on his booty. Yeah, he think he the mama because that nigga. That shit was crazy.
I'm
That
not
nigga-
sticking my
his
tongue
tongue did the wave.
On me.
I'm not
and
thinking my tongue got on
His tongue
no
was
except
flax
nobody
or
but
something.
my wife.
You did the
like
Scotty Too
that.
Hottie tongue, bro. That shit did the wave. Bro.
Oh, that shit
I mean, this
was
nigga
wild.
was trying to just
Man.
But the thing
have a
was
moment
like,
with his
He
son.
was trying to love on his son. I get
it was like
bro.
lizard,
Kiss on my
like,
son.
like he
I
didn't
don't
just like he loaded it.
Bro,
Like
put
he
his
took
whole
his tongue out and it was like,
And then he gave
and
him
then sucked on
that
it.
nigga gave him a passion mark.
Like, hickey.
that nigga me. That
Oh
nigga
my God.
slurped
He
on the
did
nigga's
shit
neck,
trying
bro.
to get my dick in hick. Yeah, that nigga did too much, bro. That shit was crazy.
It just looked wild, bro. Like
42 Doug, 42.
We need to cancel that nigga.
And his son damn near taller than him already, but that shit was crazy. He take out that
Just sexually harass his son on camera. Ain't nobody talk about it. We want to keep talking about the
Nah, them niggas know it was a little crowd
Crazy.
trying to cancel his ass on that day.
But see, that's the thing. Like, man,
I
he
don't know
gonna.
if it's
His
Oh,
son
man.
is mama.
All jokes
all jokes aside, it just looked crazy.
It's just-
Yeah,
It just
like
looked
I said,
crazy.
I don't think he meant no harm.
The shit might not
man.
even have been as crazy as it looked on camera.
No, that shit look crazy.
Look crazy.
It looks crazy, but like
It sounds crazy. You hear the slurp.
That nigga cheeks clenched up like some ass cheeks.
Daddy, no.
That shit was.
Strange things about
That
the
nigga got some vacuum jaws. Nigga, stop
I seen
playing.
people kiss their kids with their lips, not their tongue first.
Yeah, like who the fuck do that? I ain't never kissed neither one of my
Especially
kids
not
like
the
that.
tip, not the tip of the tongue. He
It was
started
the
from
tip,
the
bro.
tip of
The
the
nigga
tongue to
started
the
from
whole
tip.
back. No homo.
And look,
Oh my god, the kid cheek was goddamn like Niagara Falls on
that
it.
nigga just slide.
Oh my god, and he looked like the nigga who breath stank, but that's neither here nor there.
Strange things about the Johnsons.
Y'all, you gotta keep it serious, bro. You gotta pray for Atlanta, bro. It's a serial killer allegedly in Atlanta. Y'all think it's a serious?
shit to the goddamn serial killer.
Cause that was some serial killer shit. You lick your fucking son's tongue, nigga. You fucking serial killer. He the type of nigga, he like my daughter, he probably eat Pop-Tarts 2 at a time. Like he just biting into the shit.
That's some weird shit.
I'm talking my daughter is serial
You
killer.
better stop that shit.
He a snake or something.
Move your body like a snake, man.
Man.
Yeah, that nigga look crazy.
But nah, that serial killer shit, bro. I believe that shit real. Cause I ain't been doing shit but watching the news at home, sick as fuck.
Yeah, you got your body done. You can move on.
That shit.
Hey, why they keep saying you got your body done?
Bruh, listen. So look,
I'm gonna
this
let the
nigga,
fans
so
know.
he was sick. He was gone, like he ain't been on the podcast in 2 weeks.
Okay.
He, you know what I'm saying? The nigga thought he had COVID, then it was like bronchitis, whatever. He just been prolonging the shit, right? This nigga come back
Healthy.
15 pounds lighter. Listen, the nigga come back 15 pounds lighter.
He got a tan.
He got his hair cut, he got a tan nigga, he got new facial hair and shit. Like he would've got his
That
body
nigga
done.
got married. He had a private-
Well, he already been married. He must have
Oh,
got
he got a double.
he got his body done, bro.
Let's keep going. My bad.
Level up.
But nah, bro, like this shit was wild. Like
Hey, send me your doctor. I need some bronchitis too,
I
bro.
need some of that bronchitis.
My bad, go ahead, bro.
But nah, like, man, you talking about you can walk through Piedmont Park with your dog and come back and you and your dog get killed and they just got
Mutilated.
chop your whole body up. Like,
That's some Law and Order shit.
So let me read what a post that I seen now. I don't know how true this is, but it says, "This is very serious. You have all heard about the Piedmont Park murder, surely, but now the FBI is stepping in on this case, pointing to all possibility of the serial killer being on loose in ATL and surrounding areas. Crime in ATL is not uncommon, but these are. She was killed, and then the killer stayed for a while and mutilated the body in very twisted ways. Trigger warning. Legit sliced from the groin to the neck, breast and eyelids cut off. Not long after, the body was found. Another body was found in Stone Mountain in a park. The only way of identifying the body of the Piedmont wears some tattoos is because of the gruesome, sick way she was mutilated. Reports from another female body are coming in from Norcross. Basically, we know.
Shit.
Spread the word to your friends, families, co-workers. Think twice about running outside. Drunk, don't be in parking lots or random spaces alone. It's not time to go to the gym after dark. Stay away from surroundings, be accompanied, stay in well-lit areas, and share this info. Please stay safe, especially to the ladies."
I'll say this.
They haven't confirmed it, but do we expect them to you know how shit goes?
Confirm what?
Like the Stone Mountain and
Y'all
Norcross shit. I don't-
connected.
Yeah, they didn't say it was connected yet.
From what I've learned, just my thing. I think there's a lot of copycats too. So there's a lot of sick people in the world that get inspired by movies. Sometimes they get inspired by real life. So if somebody's a killer, they start seeing people get chopped up. But like niggas forget, like Atlanta, as popping as it is, it's like a big ass trafficking, one of the biggest trafficking spots in the world. So like girls already getting snatched up and sold and shit like that, and sex trafficking. So I would say you gotta be extra careful. And linked or not linked, does it even matter? It might be even
The
worse.
city, just period, the city is more dangerous than ever at this point.
It's a new serial killer every day. Then
Like it
people
feels
getting
like
killed in the city, ain't nobody getting caught.
you know like Chirac kind of popped off.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we living in the beginning of some shit.
Yeah.
We starting to be like 15 years from now.
I just
we'll
think the
look back and be like,
pandemic
oh,
really,
shit.
I think the pandemic did the worst for the city. Like it did, the city didn't come together, it made the city worse.
but
You
see,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
because everybody came here. Everywhere else was closed. So like, you got Miami, which is Miami.
Florida.
It's Florida. Florida's already crazy.
Don't even
on its
mention
own.
Florida. Florida's a whole
Then you
other-
got Texas. Texas, it's different than Atlanta because
It's
Atlanta
big.
is like big, but it's small.
Small.
Yeah.
So
Texas
it's like
big.
Well, Texas has multiple
It's
poppin'
like-
cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once you get down
You
here,
come to Georgia, you go to
I'm
Atlanta.
going to Atlanta.
so once niggas get down here and they get to acting a fool, it's like, well, shit, I might as well just stay down here and just keep doing what I'm doing. And
People
niggas
say-
just out here just acting a goddamn fool.
Like
man.
I seen a nigga who put up a thing. He was like, "Nigga, I love Atlanta. Nigga, I came down here in Atlanta. Atlanta's crazy. You could basically come down here and just do whatever you want to do. You could come down here. You could goddamn smoke weed, fuck bitches. You could do all that. Like it was supposed to be a parody, and everybody was coming. It was like, see, this is the problem with Atlanta right now. Niggas come from out of town and think anything fucking goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, people make jokes about that shit. Like,
Like,
you
nigga,
said.
really anything fucking goes
Oh,
here.
everything closed except Atlanta.
I mean,
so
till
if
you
I live
die.
in Montana,
Till you
fuck
die
yeah,
and you
I'm
got
gonna
down
go.
go to jail, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga get they wheels tucking.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't drive back
I'm
home
always trying to tell
bitch.
niggas from out of town when they come, like, shit, nigga, should I get a rental? No, nigga, get in that Uber, cause nigga, your rental, you want to get this goddamn fire-ass rental, that
Yeah,
shit
you
gonna
can
be
get
sitting
a
on
rental
block.
because you just get the insurance, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They take your tire, that ain't on you.
If you got Uber, you still gotta wait. So you
Yeah. You still gonna call the Uber afterwards, goddamn. So I mean, either way, you know what I'm saying? Do what you do. But I just urge all my ladies out there, get you a gun, learn how to shoot that motherfucker.
Yeah, just getting a gun ain't gonna do it.
yeah, you gotta be cautious.
Yeah,
You
but
gotta-
shoot that baby daddy there, but you tripping.
I mean, shit. As long as you stand
Don't
up,
tell
I
me
guess. Especially on the dog, they definitely shoot some baby daddies, but that's neither here nor there. Cassidy and Tory Lanez. Have you had a background story on this?
I should have was beefing, but I don't.
Alright, so basically,
You want me to do the background?
yeah, give us the background. That's your expertise.
Shouts out to Cassidy.
Fact.
But so this started off. You know, Tory Lanez, like, he's notorious for just biting people. Like, he's bite Kendrick on freestyle before. He's biting flows. He biting.
Roddy Rich had a problem with him.
Oh yeah, I'm
Young
tripping.
Blue had a problem with
Yeah,
him.
he was biting. Yeah, he definitely was biting.
So Cassidy posted a clip. Somebody gave it to Cassidy, and it was just like some of Cassidy's old freestyles, from like early 2000, and Tory was biting it.
Yeah.
And Cassidy was like, "You see, these niggas is fans." Tory responded was like, "See, I can't even pay homage. I shouted you out on one of those. See how these old niggas be."
The other one I rapped on your beat.
Another one rap, and then Cassidy was like, "Bruh, that's not paying homage. You gotta pay homage correctly." And then Cassidy's like one of the most arrogant niggas in the world. if you
What
don't
is
know.
correctly?
Yeah, you got rent dudes. That mean you got bills to get paid.
And then
That's all I take
Yeah,
from
basically, he said just give me some money.
Basically, that's all I
And
take
Cassidy
from
said
it.
drop your disc. But basically, he was
He
saying
dropped
you
his
stealing my bars and trying to go at
Portray like it's
portray
yours.
yours. On one of them, he said he shouted you out, but the rest of them, like, you shouted me out when you did like a one little thing on my beat or whatever. But the other ones were just nah. So Cassidy dropped a diss song, and that's where we at now.
I feel like that shit was unnecessary. Like, it's fucking Tory Lanez. Like, this is what this nigga do. He hop on other niggas' beats. He may steal your whole flow. He may take a verse from you. But I mean, it's Tory Lanez. Like, the shit that he's doing. He's not trying to say, like, I'm the most lyrical nigga. Like, or I'm trying to come in. Like, this nigga probably really feel like, yo, this might be one of his favorite rappers. And he's spitting a couple lines from a song or a freestyle or some shit. And I don't feel like this nigga felt like he was no harm, no foul. Like, I ain't really making no money off this shit. I'm just putting out the song. I like it. Like, that was one of my favorite bars you did. I'm just gonna do it and put my own little
So let
thing
me
to
ask
it.
this. Let me ask this. Based off of Tory Lanez's history, he's had problems with artists. He's had problems with Young Blue. He's had problems with Roddy Rich. He's had problems with other artists about the way that he goes about using their music. You gotta understand, we don't live in the mixtape era no more. These artists, they want their credit. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, Wayne could just rap on anybody's beat. But I also think it's not even about just rapping on each other's beat. It's like this nigga still is taking lyrics and just switching it up a little bit. If people, I guess what Cassidy's trying to say, like, if niggas didn't ever, like, you know, this generation don't know nothing about Cassidy. So they think that Tory is out here basically snapping and he's getting clout off of his lyrics. Now, do I think that Cassidy could be overreacting? Maybe. But I also think that Tory Lanez, if he could have, being that you've had this problem so many times, you could have went about it different. Like you could have hit up Cassidy and like, yo, I just want to let you know I'm showing love. Blah, blah, blah. But what do y'all think? What do you
I agree
think?
with Brandon. It's a battle between artistry and like lyricism.
Yeah, I mean, I'm torn in between it too. I
Pure
don't know.
lyricists feel that way. Like, man, if you're gonna bite me, you gotta pay homage correctly. You gotta do this to the point where the audience knows, like Jay-Z, you know you're supposed to be bigging up Hov. I mean, bigging up Biggie, even though people thought he was biting.
But did until Jay-Z said, I say I'm big,
Exactly,
I'm only bigging up my brother. He already bit him 1,000
So
times.
people were saying that's the issue. That's the issue from lyricists. Artistry,
He's saying like y'all niggas
Tory,
should know.
if he's gonna do it to Cassidy, he's gonna do it to everybody. Tory be flipping everything. Chicks Tape 5, the new Toronto, like a lot of them shits is samples and and then
So if we know who he is,
Cassidy may not, and he may not care because he's a pure lyricist. That's what he's called from the club. I'm a fan. I just want to hear good music.
I think
I don't give a fuck who wrote it. The shit high is high. That shit's gonna be a battle. This is what side of
what you think?
It's what side of the argument you stand on.
I just think you gotta just respect the judge. If it's shit, nigga, some shit you just can't do about it. Shit, if nigga wanna copy you, shit, let the nigga copy you. I mean,
And it's Tory Lanez.
what you gonna wanna
like
fight him? I mean,
it's not like this nigga's like a hip hop nigga that's trying to goddamn steal your shit. This nigga just trying to put.
Nah, he's a hip hop nigga. Don't let that fool you. He's a hip hop nigga.
I mean, but he does mixtapes. Like he does mixtapes type shit.
But then Tory is a chameleon. He do it all. He want to be the Drake. He want to be a Kendrick. He want to be a Frank Montana.
Gangsta. He want to be a Lover Boy.
Gangsta. He want to be a Lover Boy. He's like a.
He literally his first album is just biting off Good Kid, Mad City. It's literally Good Kid, Mad
you
City.
know what type of character?
The corny version.
Yeah, so he's.
I wouldn't even trip.
So yeah, I just feel
that's
like
what he is.
Yeah, I just feel like he is
but
what he is. Maybe Cassidy don't know enough about him. One of y'all young niggas get a Cassidy and be like, bro, you ain't never gonna like. This is what he does. He's just gonna go bite the next nigga after that. So,
Yeah, that's it. He'll move on by somebody else.
yeah, somebody else he gonna bite. So it is what it is. Going to the baby. The baby. So he's having the worst week ever. His shit is getting worse. We talked about it last week, but now his shows is getting, his festivals lineups is getting canceled. He put out a second apology.
These niggas said Music Midtown.
Music Midtown canceled him?
Music Midtown canceled him.
Nobody going, ain't no niggas going to that shit.
I mean, the niggas that they had on the
Nigga, somebody just got killed there, mutilated. We don't give a fuck about Piedmont Park right now. What we gonna do in a time like this?
Hey, nobody was
It get after dark, it's time to leave. Nigga killed the dog. Hell no, I'm gonna go to Piedmont Park.
Hey, they said the nigga, whoever that did the mutilation, that nigga's DNA was in the dog too. So the dog was trying to protect his owner, and it was like, nah,
That
you
little
gotta
ass
die
nut,
too.
man. See, that's why I need a big dog. My dog gonna goddamn tear a chunk of arm out that bitch.
No, that's the thing. I think it was a big.
No, that dog was this fucking little. Nigga, they got pictures of him walking across the little thing. That's neither here nor there. RIP to them.
It's just the way you said them. R.I.P. My bad.
RIP
I'm
to the
sorry.
dog. RIP to the lady.
Wow.
It's still the bronchitis.
It's the. What the fuck
back
is
to
he just
the
talking
baby.
about? Oh, the baby.
Baby.
So yeah, the baby basically he's been getting his festivals canceled. What do we think about this? Did he do this to himself? Is he actually for real canceled? Is this the first we've seen a cancellation go? Like what's going on? Like
That's the
is he
closest
canceled?
canceled.
Like what is canceled to y'all? What's going on?
It's hurting the pockets, bro. Them festivals start to add up.
That's what's ready to the bag too.
They start to add up.
Not canceled though.
I mean, what's canceled then?
Cancel if his label dropped him, and like that would be I'll be oh shit.
Then you in trouble.
Then you were like okay,
Then
but he's not canceled because it's like
Is he temporary canceled?
no, because what's gonna
He's
happen?
on probation.
He's suspended. Like I
He's
said
on
last week.
probation.
I just seen today Miley Cyrus.
You
of
just
all
ain't gonna be
people,
outside.
Miley Cyrus said, "Hey, the internet, we're all about cancel culture, but this is an opportunity for us to learn and communicate and talk. I reached out to the baby. We can have a responsible conversation. So what's gonna happen after that? They're gonna do some type of talk. What happened with Snoop Dogg when he said some wild shit?
Nah, more niggas agree with Snoop Dogg.
I'm saying, but
Everybody agreed with Snoop Dogg. So the niggas did. Niggas agreed with
but
Snoop
what did he
Dogg.
have to do? He went on the red table.
He ain't had to do it. Niggas was mad about that. No. Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
Because you know.
Let's be clear. Snoop did not have to do that. Snoop did not have to
He
do
didn't
that.
have to, but I'm
Snoop
saying-
is the most popular rapper ever.
I'm not trying to say
He did
had
not have to do that.
No, that's not my point. My point is that he did it. And
He
that,
did it because he crazy.
No, I'm saying I'm saying that's the play. That's what's gonna happen. And then they're gonna grace him back in the culture and it's gonna be alright. He ain't canceled. He
Hey,
just
Oh,
gets more money.
he's a new PR person, bro. Like whoever the baby has as his PR. First
Do you
off,
think the baby cares about PR?
He apologized.
but I'm talking about that.
You ain't see him say out of his mouth, I'm sorry.
It don't matter.
All you
I ain't
see,
gonna lie, that
all
was
you see was
terrible.
niggas posting
Even the
up.
came out.
PR,
It came
What I'm saying is,
even the PR response was terrible.
That shit was terrible. He should have shot.
No, the first apology was trash. He said his apology and he said LBGT community, y'all be cool, how you be cool. He's like, you're trying to be cool.
He
This
said
shit
none of
still.
my gay fans nasty.
My gay fans is respectable. My gay fans was
Hey,
yelling
clean.
like
This nigga
They
do
not
every
sucking
gay
dick.
fan
They
that
suck
he
dick
had.
at a 5-star hotel, man. No homo.
Like, shut the fuck up, nigga. Let's listen to your lyrics. I'm sure you just said you to fuck the bitch somewhere you ain't supposed to be fucking somewhere. So shut
My
up.
thing is, it's all hypocrisy though. These festivals, like,
Yeah,
niggas
it
act
is.
like hip hop is not really big on
Hip hop is hypocrisy.
but it's like
In
they
general.
promote so many songs promote
Killing.
Violence, good.
Right.
No, I'm talking about specifically the LPG. What's that called?
Listen.
Homophobia.
They had a nigga,
whatever.
I ain't gonna put him out there, but you know, he's from Florida and his initials is KB. He had a whole goddamn sexual assault case. They let him on the lineup. Why y'all wasn't mad at him? Allegedly he out here raping bitches.
I'm
What's
just
going
saying,
on? Like,
it's like
what's going
songs
on?
they be promoting that has vulgar lyrics about homosexuality and all that. It's like
I do get that I do
it's
agree.
critical, bro.
They're jumping on the baby. They're doing. I feel like they're doing too much. They even said earlier today, like the festivals wanted him to do a video of an apology, and it never happened. So that's why they canceled him. But I also agree that Lil Baby. I mean, I said Lil Baby. Lil Baby did too much.
He just did too much.
Like he tried to say. I think the reason they're going so hard on him is because he tried to say you can't cancel the influence. I'm the influence. What he doesn't realize is like, nigga, it took a machine to make you the influence. Nigga, you didn't do this on your own. 3 years ago, you was at South by Southwest in a diaper. You feel me? Like, trying to sell CDs, trying to get your shit jumping. Like, don't think that these niggas can't take that shit away.
that's a fact.
So, don't like, when you start doing shit like that, you start talking too much, you insulting people, especially it starts going across niggas. I said this on, so I do a review channel. This is the story I said,
Shameless plug.
yeah, Big Just Reactions. So basically, I said, we know the story of Mark Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Mark Jackson. He,
They canceled the fuck out of that nigga.
Jason Collins came out here. He said he was gay. He's a retired player from the Nets at that point. They asked Mark Jackson how he feels about it. Could he have a roster on your team? Could he have a roster spot on your team? He said absolutely not because of my religious beliefs.
That's wild.
And you ain't seen him since. The owners, they said like the rumor is that the owner's son or like somebody invested in them.
gay.
Their son is gay,
And they took fans.
and they got him the fuck out of here. He had a job since.
That was
Nigga,
dumb.
Every year,
Commentate
That was
every
hard.
goddamn
every year,
Golden State
his
game.
name is in the rumors.
Without saying that
It's
too.
dumb.
Every year, it's a rumor.
You can't coach a gay nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
My thing is
That's-
why did they
That's
make
what LeBron
sure
said.
this
He was
nigga
definitely
did every
gay.
Golden
Stop
State
talking to
game?
him.
This nigga did every Golden State game after that.
Yeah. Now you gotta sit there and watch his old team
You
go
should have
crazy.
just said Jason Collins ain't never I can say all that.
He should have said nothing at all. He should have said, you
I can say
know,
all that.
That's it.
I just would have told him, hey.
he should have just said, yo, I appreciate Jalen Collins. I appreciate everything.
You
The
could've
Roger
said-
spot, that's up to
My thing is
that's
you could've-
never my spot. That's never my position.
He could have been like my religion. He probably got canceled for that too, but him saying he won't coach somebody who's gay.
So that's my
a
whole
bit
point.
wild.
So the thing is, once you take a stance against like
Take it overboard one day. Like, dig me up, son.
Yeah, once you're not the good boy that you're supposed to be,
Nigga, you a
playing with fire.
Hey, for real, man.
You playing with fire. That's all I'm trying to say. Like the baby. Just be low.
No homo.
Alright, so
Yeah,
I got a question for y'all. Rihanna is a billionaire now, right?
Congrats.
It's came out. Yeah, let's give it up for Rihanna finance. Rihanna is a billionaire.
Y'all fuck with Rihanna?
We give it up.
I did a little bit. She did.
My thing is, if y'all
too much to niggas, man.
if y'all was a regular nigga, like y'all is who y'all are right now, right? Rihanna's a billionaire. She fucking with you. Would y'all be able to let her talk to you how she want to talk to you? Y'all know she Caribbean. She look crazy. She talk crazy. Would y'all let her talk to you how she want to talk to you? You would?
Yeah, 'cause
Explain.
I'm gonna put the headphones right in and start playing the game with some. Okay, I got you, baby.
Snatch the
Lock back
PlayStation cord
in.
out. You stupid nigga. You put it in my T-ball ass.
I'm
But
gonna go
I'd be out.
sit, go sit in the movie room with something. Shit, something. Do
Hey,
something,
what if she
man.
be like? What if she be like? You know what I'm saying? Go cut the fucking grass. Do something with yourself, bitch.
Oh,
Like that's how she talk to you. What I'm saying? Like what if that's how she talk to you? You start like ignoring her.
I'm
What if she
gonna-
say like, no, you gonna do some shit around this house? Like
If it get to that point, I'm just gonna thug it out to the longest I can. So
So
you feel me? Till I
it's
get all
still
that
money from her and
cheese.
shit?
She said go cut the grass. We're gonna go get the car keys and leave. We go run some errands. we'll fight later.
So you ain't gonna get on the riding lawnmower and cut the fucking grass.
Nah, we got money, nigga. I'm gonna call.
You got money, but that ain't your money. What if she say, "Oh, you ain't cutting the grass? Get the fuck out."
Well, then what choice you got?
What, yeah.
Cut the grass, nigga.
If I cut the
Also,
grass,
that's
that's different then. You talking about
I'm saying she can talk to you crazy.
You can talk to me
like, she
crazy,
run
but
everything.
that's different though. If she
you
would've
making
said
me
that-
do shit?
Okay, so let's say she talked to you crazy then. So she talked to you.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm saying.
But you
this
gotta
now,
understand,
but
I'm talking- when I
it's
say
so
she-
much though.
When I say she talked to you crazy, I'm talking about a violation, like like you're violent. She's a
Listen,
What's she gonna say to violate?
Nigga, it don't take much for a
You
regular
wanna
female to say
ask-
some shit.
No, you
to
right.
So
Trust
just
me,
imagine
you're
a
right.
millionaire.
But then it's like, oh shit, you got $1 billion.
So she
That
was
money
saying
only
that-
gonna
So
go
basically,
far.
you saying nothing.
I'm sorry.
You're basically
No,
saying
what I'm
you
saying-
have no pride when it comes to this situation.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, this is a choice. You can make a choice. Whether would I do it? I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna thug it out till I can. You heard what I said. I'm gonna thug it out. By the time she kicked me out, it's too late. You got a baby. You feel me? So you might as well. I'm gonna be moving back in soon anyway. So yeah,
You hope.
keep.
Yeah, I don't know if I can take that, but what I will do, I'm gonna just match her energy.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you can talk to me crazy. Bend your ass over and shut the fuck up. That's what I'm trying to do.
I'ma
Now,
try.
if that don't work, then I gotta be out of there, and I'm gonna steal some shit on the way out.
Yeah, her life. That's why you
This
put a
base is a
baby
million.
in.
This payment is $1 million. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
But that payment, like Gwinnett style, we hitting licks, we kicking those and
Nigga, I'm on the
stop
social
playing.
security card. I'm taking credit card. The one that you don't use like that.
Oh,
Oh,
y'all can have all that. Put a baby.
I'm taking that shit. I'm taking that shit straight to my nigga.
Nah,
Redacted.
nigga, I got.
I ain't gonna say his name.
I'm on child support, man. I don't play that.
I ain't know. Can she put us on child support?
Shit.
So we regular. She got money. She can put us on child support.
Hey, bro, I ain't playing with the government. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, she probably could. Huh?
Alright. So one of the biggest stories this weekend, Dr. Dre. Let me read this. Dr. Dre's eldest daughter, who's 38, reveals that she's homeless and living out of her SUV rental and hasn't received a dime from him in 18 months. Despite
How old?
38,
Okay, just gonna make sure.
she reveals she's homeless, living out of her SUV rental, and she hasn't received a dime from him in 18 months despite repeated pleas for help. Dr. Dre's eldest daughter, LaTanya Young, has been living out of her car while working as a delivery driver. Mind you, let's say this, she has 4 kids, right? The kids are living with her friends. She's living out of her rental car. Also, let's add a little context in here. She hasn't seen Dr. Dre in 18 years, and she just stopped getting paid like 2019, 2020.
What was she getting paid before?
An allowance, obviously, for her to live.
No, how much did it
I
say?
don't know, they didn't say.
It doesn't matter.
But they just said basically he was providing for her.
Depends how much.
He was providing for, I mean, she had enough, obviously, where she could live under a roof with 4 kids.
You got enough time to get some dick. You got enough time to get a job.
No, I think context matters. before
38
we speculate.
That is
years
the context. You said
Did
how
she have a
much?
job then? Was she working like how? Like,
All
because
I
she
know,
had, like,
all I know is
that's all
that
that
when he's not paying her, she's homeless. That's what we're saying. She's basically saying he's not paying me, and now I'm homeless. So that means that obviously he was providing enough for her lifestyle for her to be having a roof under her head, and she hasn't seen him for 18 years, and he's been providing past that. That's what we're saying. That's all the
38
context. you
years
need.
old and you got enough time to fucking make 4 kids. You got enough time to get your ass a job.
Yeah, I look
Fuck
at it
that.
differently.
No. You a grown ass.
That's
You
still a
grown.
child, ain't it?
You're grown. It don't fucking matter.
It
You're
don't matter as a
grown.
child. And you
This
a,
nigga has
you a
pro-
multi-billionaire?
That's
What
the
difference does it
problem.
make?
That's the problem.
So why enable her in the first place?
For
If
that
that's the
long,
case,
for that long.
why enable her in the first place then?
Right.
And
Why
then
for
just
that
stop.
long? At
And
this
expect
point,
her to be alright.
I didn't say you're supposed to be alright. This probably has been a conversation like, hey, look,
See,
you're
that's-
about to get cut off.
That's
Like, at some point, you're gonna.
I
get
can agree with Brandon on there though.
Why?
I don't think that Dr.
I mean,
Dre.
If I haven't seen you,
What's the point of
if I
cutting
haven't
you off?
seen-
So allegedly, from what I've heard now, I couldn't confirm. That's the reason I didn't say it on here. Allegedly, like she's been having the fucking time of her life. Like she's been drinking and smoking and turning up and shit for 18 years.
Okay. That changes things.
It could be different.
And
But still, I ain't gonna let her.
She's just irresponsible.
And I'll say that, well, obviously she's irresponsible. Because
Yeah.
where the fuck is the niggas that nutted in you? Where's the money? Why is your daddy taking care
Dr.
of
Dre
you?
ain't give you 4
Where, I don't know if you got multiple baby daddies or just one, but where's those niggas' money at? Where the money at? So my thing is, listen, now me, I'm a weak ass nigga for my kids. I'm not sure if I can be that strong to take that kind of stance against my kids. Like, I can't see my kid probably just sitting there in a rental car that's being taken back next week and they just somewhere else. But at the same time, I can't tell Dr. Dre that his parenting is wrong, being if I ain't seen your ass in 18 years, let's be honest, if I ain't seen you in 18 years, it's kind of like,
My daughter.
it's a little, it's more of, now it's just kind of like more of a business that I'm doing. Like this ain't even a business, this is just like a bill.
There's a bill that's coming out that I probably I didn't even notice it was coming.
Now, do I fault Dr. Dre? I fault both of them, because y'all should have seen each other within 18 years.
Who knows what kind of dysfunction was going on there? We don't know.
No,
That's all.
true.
But you know, so I don't want to speculate. We just know the fact. 38 with kids living in a car. And the optics of it is like, if he was paying for her before, why stop? If it's something that she did,
I have to pay every month.
Ask yourself this.
Looking at this shit.
If you're a
Yeah,
multi-millionaire,
yeah.
what you're not just cutting your daughter off for nothing.
why? The niggas like, that's not true.
So if you have 850 million, you just done. You just cut her off for
You
no
probably
reason.
see your child wilding.
Now the context that we have is you ain't even seen her in 18 years. Now
you know she
I blame both of them.
We don't know. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. That conversation will go either way. We don't know.
All I'm saying is I understand
As
his
a
point.
father, it would be hard for me to cut off
Of
a child
course,
regardless.
it would be hard for me too.
Shit, if I gotta pay my mom 300,000 a month.
And then she basically brought up all his mistresses and all the bitches he fucking. Blah, blah, blah. But you know,
And that's probably where it started. It probably
Yeah,
like, oh, I'm about to
yeah,
write a
shit.
tell-all book if you don't.
I think the fact that you can get out here and just even try to put him out there like that, like it just kind of let me know. Like he cut you off 18 months ago. It seemed like you on your last desperation
Yeah, that probably
thing.
right.
It's not gonna make him move. You know what I'm saying? He probably standing his ground. I mean,
When she 38, it's
He got like 10
responsibility to
fucking
make
kids.
38, 4 kids.
I just want to know where's your niggas at. Like where's your niggas at? And if you got, she said she had a job. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. So
Yeah, I'm putting over Rihanna, by the way. That's what I
Let's
just
talk-
want to say that with her.
let's talk about some basketball real quick, man. So the Lakers have picked up.
Bugs Bunny.
I'm rich.
You a Laker fan, right?
I'm finished fan. I'm a LeBron fan. I like
Okay,
shit
so
LeBron
so right now you're a Laker fan because you're a LeBron,
Right
right?
now, you're a Jordan fan.
Are you gonna ask me if I like it? I don't like it.
No, yeah, I'm trying to see. So who did they
I don't
pick
like
up? They picked up Carmelo.
Bugs Bunny, Lola Bunny,
The
the Red Ranger.
I'm talking about my team.
The average team age is
I'm
like
from
32 and a half.
I'm from day one.
Shit, I heard they got
Who they
Drake.
pick up? Russell
Trevor
Westbrook.
Ariza, Dwight Westbrook, Malik Monk, Kendrick Nunn.
J. Cole.
Bro, like, if you really look at it, outside of Russell Westbrook,
Ben.
who else they pick up that's like so crazy?
I like Trevor Ariza. I like that pickup.
Why? What's the reason?
I feel like it's a good
Because he an
role
ex-Laker.
play. No, just like a good role play. Like I feel like it'll fit the role of what
You know
they
he down
need.
there been traded. Last year he got traded like 72 times. You know that, right?
I get it. I
The
just feel
highlight
like
of his year was trying to chest check Trae Young.
Wayne
I get it.
Ellington,
Yeah, Wayne Ellington.
Yeah.
Taylor
back.
Horton Tucker, and Kent Bazemore. Like, come on. Like, it's not like, oh my God.
So our text message is going crazy because A-Rob in there. He's a Laker fan. You know, I expect
he's a
him to
LeBron
A-Rod.
fan. He's a LeBron fan. I'm a Lakers fan. He's a LeBron.
Do we think that this team? What do we think about this team?
They're going to the chip.
Okay.
Once they stay healthy, they're going to the chip.
I'm
Who going to beat them in the West?
I mean, I just feel like they old, man.
They're really not that old.
They said Brooklyn was going to the chip.
Like, their best two players,
Brooklyn is not gonna win a chip.
like, you got LeBron.
They're not even gonna make it to the chip.
Russ is 32,
With that team.
80's 28.
You don't think they're gonna make it to the
Melo's
chip?
old.
No.
But Melo's not even
But
going to
do you
start.
think the Lakers are gonna make it to
Who
the
gonna
chip?
start over Melo?
Anthony Davis?
Time out.
Oh.
Did y'all hear what he just said?
What?
You said he don't think Brooklyn's gonna get to the chip.
I don't
He
think
thinks the
Brooklyn
Lakers are gonna get
with that team. I don't think Brooklyn's gonna make it to the
You don't think Brooklyn's
I
gonna
don't like playoff James Harden or Kyrie Irving. I don't like playoff.
I honestly, I really don't feel like they're gonna make it with them.
So,
I can see that,
I think my take is this.
but I don't agree with it.
I think the Lakers this is a very high risk team. My thing is, y'all are saying who's in the West. Do I think that if they can stay healthy and then you got to worry about the chemistry of the team, like is it going to work? You got shooters, like if they can stay healthy, I think they have a very good shot. I don't think they're a runaway favorite. Yes, they're a favorite because whenever you have LeBron on your team, you're a favorite. So I don't think that I just don't think they're a runaway
In
favorite.
the West or overall?
Anytime you have LeBron on your team, period, you're a favorite.
No, you don't think they're a runaway favorite to win the championship or to get out the West?
Get out the West.
Both.
Shit.
I don't think they're a runaway favorite because look,
They getting out the
while they have while we look at what's on paper, like the names, like this is a great team, you gotta understand it's like if they get the right, if they just, I don't think you have to be better than them to beat them. That's what I'm trying to say.
You know it's better anybody beats them. So
I don't think you have to be better than them to beat them. I think that as long as it's just the wrong matchup, like these are some old ass niggas, let's run them to death. Russell Westbrook knows how to play one way, and that's fast. Who else on the team is gonna run with him down the court?
Anthony Davis. If he's healthy.
You think he's gonna run? When do we see Anthony Davis running down the fucking court? When do we see that? So Anthony Davis moves down the court.
Yeah, like he's Shaq or something.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying he doesn't move down the court. He's a half court player. He likes to shoot threes. He likes to shoot turnaround jumpers, and occasionally he'll get out there in the fucking paint. That's what he does.
I don't think Russell.
And he's hurt.
Solely a
hurt.
full court player. He can play in the half court.
No, he can't. He's not good. He's not efficient in half court. That's where he struggles at.
But I think
LeBron is running point half court. Russell Westbrook is gonna play off ball. What does LeBron need his off ball players to do? Be ready to fucking shoot. That's like, I just don't think that the style. Do I think that maybe they can work something out? Maybe they'll find a niche. Yes, but then again, like we gotta see. Like I just
I feel like
when you got players this fucking old, I just don't know if you're gonna stay healthy. That's why I say it's high
I
risk.
think they're that old.
Man, them niggas old.
Them niggas is old.
Bro.
They're old in a young league.
32.
Mark Gasol,
28.
the backup center,
He
bro.
don't say 28 like that when they got 8 players that's over 32.
Some of them.
He's talking about 28, and then the 28 is the most hurt niggas out of all of them.
Man.
Old and hurt, two different things. That's all I'm saying. Old and
Those
hurt.
are, that's gonna fall on. Okay, so you got players.
Old and the young hurt.
Old works because old to me old goes into this argument because who's gonna play defense when they play? They've been the older team the last 2 years. They also been defensively efficient. These niggas aren't known for playing defense. Have you ever seen Wayne Ellington be a good defensive player?
You got Trevor.
Hey, yeah, Trevor Ariza lately.
Yeah, he's
As a 36-year-old, do you depend on him to play defense against your best player?
he did straight last. I ain't gonna lie, he did straight last year.
Who against who?
I mean,
Who he played
I watched
defense
him a
against?
couple of games, bro. He was straight.
couple.
It don't show on the stats though.
82.
But he got
82,
good hustle
couple
though.
of games.
He got good hustle.
I just want to know.
We're gonna see, bro.
Yeah.
I just want
I
to
just
know where it's
want
coming
to-
from.
I was wrong this time last year.
Don't be scared to be wrong,
with
bro.
the what's his name with the Bucks because I said Drew Holiday wasn't a good pickup.
Oh
And
man,
that
man,
clearly, well, I was dead wrong with that. So
crazy.
I didn't think that was gonna work.
it's gonna be Miami versus the Lakers, man.
Miami. All right, we gonna keep it moving. Fuck this Miami.
Keep the files.
Niggas talked to me crazy when I said the Hawks was gonna be in the Eastern Conference Finals.
When did you say that?
On here.
What episode?
It was early and niggas looked at me crazy like, just how you just did me. That's exactly how you
Listen,
did
listen.
me.
You might have said that.
I need to know when you said it. I need to know when you said
I remember. We
I
was
don't
sitting-
remember 'cause I
we was
probably
sitting in the
dismissed it.
garage. Y'all niggas dismissed that shit so quick.
I
and then
probably
these
did
niggas came
dismiss
and
it.
did it.
That's probably facts.
I ain't gonna lie. I like that Malik Monk and Kendrick Nunn pickup though. I ain't gonna lie. I like that pickup,
What
bro.
they gonna do for you?
Young.
You got
They
them
young.
playing with some ballers, bro.
They young.
You got them
Ballers.
playing with some ballers.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, they got some ballers. We're gonna say it, bro. I just don't know how it's gonna work.
They not gonna
together.
play more than 23 minutes.
That's important.
Shit, who you think gonna start?
Like
the
niggas,
two?
like listen, put it like this. Like I like Carmelo, right? I think he fit better for the Blazers. But I don't think like Carmelo. I think like he's gonna result to Carmelo trying to be a spot up shooter. That's not his thing.
Why not?
What's Dame
He
doing?
shot 41% from three last year.
Not as a spot up shooter though.
And what's Dame gonna do?
What was he doing in
16?
Portland from the three?
ISO.
He was shooting ISO from the
Not
three.
every
He was
one.
ISO or it's when he, or if
Catch
he
and
did
shoot.
get down the court, he didn't shoot a plethora of threes. Like he didn't shoot a lot.
Yes, he did.
How many threes he shot a
What's
game?
a lot? What's a lot?
What I'm saying is Wayne Ellington, like the 3-point, the niggas that they're
Because the
claiming
first
are.
he said he's not a spot.
What I'm trying to say is the niggas that we're claiming are 3-point shooters on the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't shoot as much as like let's say like the shooters that I feel like they need. I would say like
I don't
between
know what that
You talking
So-
about
a number.
yeah like a JJ Redick or like a like that's the type of 3-pointers I felt like they needed to get. Like Wayne Ellington, don't get me wrong, he's
talking about solely
he's a-
3-point shooter.
yeah, like he's a
that's
good
the
3-point
majority
shooter,
of the
but
shot.
are we really gonna like depend on him to
So
be
maybe
the
they-
sole to be the
So
to be
maybe
the
they're
sole
not gonna
3-point
rely
shooter
on one
team?
nigga. They gonna rely
On the team.
on the team to shoot.
But
We
you get
gotta see.
JJ.
We gotta see.
JJ gonna take the bulk of it.
Okay,
He
so
gonna
I
take
feel like
10
if-
threes a game.
so I
versus
feel
you
like
get
if
three
that's-
people taking 4 threes.
So I feel like if that's the
JJ
case, it's gonna
cooked
be a
on
lot
defense.
of it's gonna be a lot of struggling. It's gonna be a lot. If they can get on point, cool. I'm not saying that they can't be who we think they can be. I just don't think they're a runaway. I think that they can still be in the mix, and it's gonna be a lot of
I
struggle.
don't see nobody in the West beating them.
I don't think it's no. I think really they. I'm not even worried about the offense.
Utah.
I think their defense is gonna be the
Denver.
real problem.
Phoenix.
There's still free agency going on. We don't know what's gonna happen, so we'll
Yeah,
see.
they put AD at the 5. He's gone for the season. That's all I know.
He don't even want to play 5.
You put him in center, he's gone for the.
He don't wanna play.
He's not playing in the playoffs.
He don't want to play 5. That's the whole thing. Y'all need him for the whole
That's why
season.
Dwight Howard there.
I think they can get out the West without AD.
But they
Why
want
not
out
the
It won't be running
Well,
with
y'all think
You
I'm getting
think so? Wait. You think they can get out of the whole West? You think they can get to a championship without AD?
in the West.
Oh.
I do.
I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. I think so.
I think so.
All right,
Westbrook.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We gonna
Westbrook.
archive that.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Say what? Say what? What's the scenario?
Hey.
All right. So we're using real people. This is a real life situation right here. Moneybag Yo and Ari, they're dating. Ari has a close friend slash hairdresser who happens to be gay. Clips are going viral of Ari throwing her ass all over her bestie. I'm talking 10 out of 10, right? Giving her everything she can give. Then he turns around and let's say he turns around and pours liquor in her mouth. Is this acceptable behavior for someone who's in a relationship?
Yep.
Especially with a public figure.
Yep.
Man, I won't go for it. I'll be mad, gay or not. Nigga had a dingus, man. His
So did you
dingus
see the video of when
yeah.
she was throwing ass on
Yeah,
him?
his dingus is
It
getting
looked kinda
massaged.
crazy, right?
It's getting massaged for sure. So yeah, that's a cut.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Nah, it's like that's that's like I don't.
It's
take-
not. I guess it is kind of about being gay.
It's about being gay, so like he's not sexually attracted. Like you kind of look at. Fuck. You just don't look at it as an attraction there. So that's just like girls dance twerking on girls. Like in that same sense, not that he's a girl. You can be a man and be gay. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is in that sense, like a lot of girls twerk on their homegirl.
Let's just
That's
be
just our
honest, bro.
own.
Let's just be honest, bro.
I am-
We are allowed to be insecure as men, correct?
Yeah. But I don't
So
think
just
that's my
say
trigger.
it's
That
not an
wouldn't be my
insecurity.
trigger.
It's not an insecurity for you.
If a girl.
Is that not an insecurity for you? Like you don't fuck with it, or like you cool with it?
Oh, that wouldn't bother me. If I know that nigga gay, I gotta know that. Like no,
I mean, you know he's gay. He does hair.
That's
Just
why.
because you do hair don't be
That was
gay.
why.
Yeah, definitely don't. I thought about
No,
it.
I'm not.
I'm just saying
No.
the way you said
It's been
the
put
way-
out there that this nigga is gay.
I
We
know
know he's gay.
This is the
I'm
way
not
you said
saying
it. I was trying to clear it up.
My bad.
Hey, that's what, hey.
My bad. I do hair. I do hair. I cut niggas' heads. I do hair. I do my own fucking head. I'm nice with it. I'm sorry. When I say about do hair, I was like, he's gay. He does women's hair. I'm saying what he did. What they're known for what he does. Go ahead.
I don't think that shit was wrong.
Y'all can't cancel the influencer. Stop playing with it.
Stop playing with it.
See, this nigga got his
I
little.
was just saying,
He got his baby
fucked
dreads
up,
in
boy.
his head right there. That's it.
Oh god. Hey, I'm like, hold on. He tripping.
But nah, I mean that shit ain't that deep, man.
Nah, that shit deep.
It's not that deep.
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's deep to me too. I'm insecure.
Man, listen,
Fuck that.
What? Y'all be pissed on that?
Man,
We
listen.
all got our own insecurities,
Listen,
right?
Yeah, you right.
We all do. That's
I'm saying that's why I said if you're an influencer, right? You're an influencer as well. You're a Moneybagg Yo. You was a gangster rapper. Moneybagg Yo didn't have a problem with it. I get it. For me, maybe it's just the cancer in me. I don't know. Like, don't ever shake your ass on a nigga like that.
That's because he's doing it.
I'm not really mad at him. Like, I could be around him and shit. But I would tell her, hey, look, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really like when you shake your ass on any nigga like that. Unless I don't want any nigga's dick if it's soft, if it's gummy worm, or if it's fucking hard as fuck. I don't want no nigga's dick on your ass.
Facts.
You feel me? Don't do that.
I feel you.
So that's just me.
I
That's
feel you.
to me that one ain't gonna really.
That's not gonna do it.
It's not. Yeah. It's
I'm
not
telling
Man, you ain't no telling they could get drunk. Like, oh,
And I respect
they
that.
just had sex.
I know you can say-
You
I don't-
nasty, man. You don't know how females.
And
do
I don't even
get
think that he was the one who took it too far. I feel like she took it too far. Like, damn, bitch, can you slow down?
Yeah.
You doing a lot right now. Calm down.
But it take a lot to be with one.
And every time you do it, it starts controversy too. So like, who knows? You might.
Especially if we famous too.
That's what I'm saying. That's,
No, I'm saying.
that's the point I'm saying.
I'm going further. If we famous, I don't give a fuck. That's just more clout. That's just more attention. Keep her name in the business.
But no,
If that's
it's more
the case-
attention for her. But
Make it-
basically everybody is in Moneybagg Yo shit
The
saying.
narrative is he look crazy.
Saying like, damn, yeah, that's the narrative, excuse me.
Yeah.
They're saying like, damn, nigga, you just letting your bitch do all this shit? Like, calm down. She already with you for the money. That's
Yeah,
what you
she got-
said. You said that the last podcast. You said she with you for the money. So now it's like, damn, like, what's
She
going
got
on?
gay meat on her.
I ain't got nothing against gay men. Do your
He
thing.
said
Nah,
gay meat.
Yeah, you got gay meat on her.
What does that even mean?
Nigga, you know what the fuck?
That's why I said gummy worm.
I know, man.
Because if he ain't attracted to women, then
Gay
his
meat.
dick shouldn't be hard,
Got
right?
butthole meat on it. Let's just put it
Yo.
That's-
Hey, what's that?
Zay Dirt. Zay Dirt.
Cancel. Follow him at Zay Dirt.
Zay Dirt. Cancel the roast battles.
I'm just saying though, they can say what they want, but we can't. It's fucked up though. It's fucked up though.
Why you say that when we talking about the baby?
I'm not to though. It's fucked up though.
Alright, so are y'all ready? Okay, so Mac goes to the club with his partners and a big fight breaks out between Mac and his ops. Mac and the homies realize one of his friends didn't jump in. Like one of the homies didn't jump in the fight. Everyone is mad at the friend because he punked out. In all fairness, the friend was never known to be a tough guy. Who do y'all think is right in this situation?
I won't be mad at him.
Because if you knew already.
Yeah, I knew already. I'd have had a situation like that before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't.
You was mad or you was the homie?
Huh? nah, I've been in a situation. If a dude, he ain't fight, he not a fighter. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I just know not to go nowhere places where there's other niggas that with him.
Or you know if it go down, you don't expect him to
Yeah, we might as
tell
well
that
chill
nigga,
out.
hey, your job is go get security.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The last time, and we done had another situation, and I told my niggas, hey, chill out, cause if some shit happens,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
help. So just chill.
My thing is
You
like,
gotta be realistic.
I look at it like, it's somebody gotta be there to wake y'all up. Y'all get knocked out.
I mean, it depends too, bro. They watch you get did bad
Nah,
stuff or
I-
something, and it's different.
I can't just picture me fighting, and it's like, this is how I feel. If your life is not on the line,
yeah.
help.
If your life is not on line.
If you don't feel like your life is on the line, if it's just a fight, a game, like fight, man, just squabble, bruh. At least try.
Throw a rock. Yeah.
Try. Make it look like you was trying, but like just to not help, that's just kind of crazy. Now the only thing I would say is, if you with a homeboy who irrational and you be telling this nigga, yo, hey, bro, we know all that shit and all that shit, and he just go out crazy and try to fight. Even then, it's like you gotta fight and then deal with it afterwards.
Then they cut him off.
They come up.
But
After.
I mean, honestly, you gotta know your friends. Like, you know if friends is gonna be there, whether some shit pop off because it's somebody else's fault or it's your nigga fault. Like,
No,
you
I
gotta know the friends that's gonna be there. That's
Just to
ready to
clarify,
fight.
I don't mean like if you only fight if it's the other fault. I'm talking about if the nigga's just out there looking for trouble every single time.
No.
Some people got hothead
No,
friends.
I get that. Like, that's a whole different.
Yeah,
that's a whole
but
different.
nah,
thing,
this
but
scenario,
This scenario, like, you know that friend that ain't gonna fight. Like regardless, like this nigga might feel like he too fresh, or this nigga he's just not a fighter. Like he don't feel like this fight has this fight.
Too fair. I know we might whoop his ass.
We have niggas that we know that might be. They feel like they too fresh to fight that night. We have them. And if some shit came down to it and they didn't fight, I'm not gonna look at them no different because I know who they are.
Yeah. So
we drinking, like, man, ain't no way. Bro.
So for me,
I don't know if I'm drunk.
I gotta hold him some kind of accountable. Now I'm not gonna not be a friend or nothing, but I look at it like this, like
it's a little too crazy.
Like for me, I've been in situations, right?
You the only one.
Put it like this: I'm a scary ass nigga, right?
But son, you gotta do what you gotta do.
But at the end of the day, I love my nigga so much, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Not even
I gotta jump into the lion's den.
I got to.
And now it's been times where it's been a couple times where I've been drunk on that liquor and I've started some shit and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But for the most part, nigga, my heart is thumping. I'm scared as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared as fuck. But you know what? It is what it is.
If you get this nigga goddamn ammo and let him know to keep his eyes open, this nigga's eyes is open.
Yeah, now you know. If I got a forewarning, nigga, I ain't scared. I'm looking for trouble because you know what? I'd rather take on my problems head on. That's just how I move. Like if I got an issue or if I feel like it's an issue, I know it's gonna get to this. Then you know what? I'm just gonna take this shit head on because I am a scary ass nigga. I'm doing that.
My thing is this: like, it's like you just can't let your homie go out like that.
Yeah, that's my whole thing.
Like, it depends on the situation. You get
but I do agree. While I do, I just feel both. Like I put it like this now. It depends on how I come up.
Niggas got the tools.
It depends on how I come up.
Like, if you, let's change the scenario just a little bit because like, I think we all agree. Well, wait, do we all agree?
I feel like it depends on.
If it's a gun
involved, I feel like it depends on how you come out of the situation.
If y'all win, you're not mad at your friend. If y'all kind of lumped up,
yeah. If I got my ass,
if you watching us get our heads something, that's different. At least
everybody else got sneaker prints on their shit, and your ass comes out and you still fresh.
We got our motherfucking ass.
It's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Let me tell you,
like little Sneaky over there got slept. Little Katie over there got he fucking bleeding everywhere. Like nigga, I'm out here.
Still clean.
I'm out here dizzy as fuck.
I feel some type of way, but if I know he ain't like that, then it's like, what can I do, bro? Or what can I say?
You know what? I have to think about that after the fact.
I want to though.
Yeah, now I do gotta beat your ass. That's reasonable.
What if that nigga be like, yo, I'm just not a fighter. I'll give you all the money in the bank account.
No,
nothing gonna say that ass woman.
Nah, you too much of a bitch. I
ain't gonna lie, boy. I'm like, whoa, you gotta secure the bag first. Oh, and so he say that, everything changed. $15 million.
What if that nigga learn how to fight? He learn how to fight on you.
I got a nigga that's with me that got 15 million and he ain't even went to the car, at least just shot up in the air.
Oh, no, Young Pete, that's the money talk. $15 million? That's the money talk, my bad.
Nigga, you got no blicky?
Nah, but I just not in that scenario. Like, I get if you got a homie that's not fighting, you just
situation.
Or you gotta try to de-escalate that motherfucker. Do something. Do something.
You know, find a be a peace sign.
Do something.
Be a reverend. If you
look like you trying to break it up.
Break it up. Do something. You can't just leave. That's wild.
Nah, they just leave. That's different. Though.
Yeah, break this shit up, bro. You ain't even trying to do that. You ain't trying to de-escalate this. You can't fight. You better be there getting security.
Getting security. Do something.
You can't
stand there or just leave.
We go back to Remy Lounge, nigga. I didn't know who to fight. I ain't gonna lie. Shit breaks out. I don't know who the fuck we fight.
You ain't know how to fight, but I see your ass standing right next to me, so I appreciate that.
Like,
you was ready for some shit.
I'm trying to get you off the ground. I don't know who the fuck I'm supposed to
I ain't know who to fight either. All I seen was like 30 niggas in black. I'm like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'm scared as fuck. Niggas been through a bottle. My nigga Yaya the Duck, I get hit with the bottle. That pissed me off, so that really gave me just like, you know what?
The nigga that I hit was security because I was like, alright, I don't know nobody else. But security hit
that nigga thought about the gang tapes.
This nigga hit security. I mean, security
it's liquor all over the floor. I'm trying to twit a nigga. I done slipped. Security take me in the bathroom, beat my ass. I swim out of there. I'm out here I'm like shit. We about to die, but we gonna all die together. Fuck it.
What security that was?
Security saved us because we went outside and then
No.
We surrounded by like 40 niggas in black. It's more niggas in black pulling up in the car.
Y'all spray, A-Rob spray.
And then security just comes through and sprays mace all in the air.
I'm
and
like,
shit.
yo, get the fucking car. So I'm in the car. Aaron's like, nigga, stop it.
Okay,
I'm like, no, nigga.
Alright, wait,
Alright, we're gonna get the story there. We're gonna get the story there. We'll tell this off camera.
Wait. Alright. It's 6 of y'all. 6 homies.
I mean,
friends.
this
This is hypothetical.
that's where the question came.
Alright, so
This is hypothetical. It's 6 of y'all. I don't know who ran. Doesn't matter. It's 6
Ain't nobody
of y'all.
run. Ain't nobody run. I ain't gonna do that.
And y'all get into it with like 8 dudes. You didn't know that they was with 32 other niggas.
Yeah.
40 people.
It
come.
didn't start off as 32 niggas.
Listen, this is hypothetical. 40 niggas. So now it's 40 against 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
We like, yo, we can fight this out or we can dip.
Man.
Right? Like sometimes you can't always fight your way out of things. You can run. What if
let me-
now what I'm saying is if that one or two friends like fuck that we finna fight and the other 4 run thinking like we can live to fight another day.
I ain't gonna let that's on them because they made a
So
decision.
that was basically the situation
The
though.
group think is like let's get out of here.
So no.
We out.
We
We
didn't.
not
No.
gonna come out this out.
But
good.
see, what you're saying is not reasonable because
Before the fight
we did not have time
I'm talking about
to stop
hypothetical.
and say, hey, what are we doing tonight? We didn't have a huddle to get in and be like, no. Once we see one nigga who wouldn't stop fighting, and then his friend, his partner, wouldn't stop fighting. For
Yeah,
me,
sure.
it's at some point you gotta be. I've been in these situations where you're like, you know what? At the end of the day, it is what it is. We gotta squabble. It is what
We
it
can't
is.
even get to the door without squabbling. Like,
Brandon, we've been in a fight.
I was trying to
We've
get
been in a
I'm
fight
talking about
where Brandon is trying to calm the nigga down, but I'm the nigga who took off. At that point, it's no words to be said. We gotta fight.
Yeah.
I didn't take it there.
I was talking about more so before.
This nigga, but I already gave him a warning. Hey, watch this nigga. He just sees the
The
nigga
situation
like
I'm talking
this.
about is
I
like
had a conversation.
Even
I
that
had to
situation,
come
we
up.
gotta talk about that situation.
So
off camera.
we-
Because go.
I'm not talking
When
about
he
that.
hit the
Yeah,
nigga, it was like at this point,
it just
now
sounds
it's
similar.
here.
Yeah.
Now we just gotta go.
What I'm saying is before somebody pop,
Yeah.
all y'all look at each other
Okay, man.
and then three friends.
So you're speaking of hypothetical.
Yeah,
situation.
it's
Okay.
hypothetical. I'm
Okay.
saying hypothetical. 3 friends is like, cause I'm gonna tie back the scenario. 3 friends like, yo, let's go. They out. Other friends like, fuck that shit. You already turning to run. One friend's like, fuck that shit. You turning back?
Okay, so I can agree with you in this particular situation.
You gonna be
Let me
mad
give you a
at me
story. Let me give you a story where this is that is the situation, right?
It's like, nigga, this is a bad decision.
So I think it was my 20th birthday. We went to Miami Lounge, Club Miami. Club Miami that used to be on Beautiful Highway back in the day, right?
Yeah.
This 2000, this 2010,
Young
right?
Dro was hot there.
Yeah, so I had just turned 20 and shit, right? So I'm having a ball. This is my party. Like, everybody, we're all here for my party, right? 2 of the niggas we came with, for whatever reason, they're having a beef with some niggas. Everybody else is like, nigga, we trying to have a good time.
hella.
These niggas gonna stop. Shout out to Kenny Strong. Kenny Strong's in the building with the whole fucking collision crew. If for whatever reason they want to fight too. You know Kenny always on some bullshit.
Shout out.
At the top.
South.
So they're all hyped up. My ex is there at the time, we all talking and shit. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't have the energy to be trying to fight niggas because they was doing this shit for like, it's been like an hour, 30 minutes. Everybody's been standoffish with this group of niggas. I'm like, who beats this long? Like, I'm not
I
fighting.
ain't gonna lie, I was leaving getting twerked and then come back for the standoff like shit.
Yeah, like it was bad.
Like, it was coming back and forth. Like,
But so
was too many
it gets
bitches
to that situation where I'm just like, you know what? We all had a talk, and I was like, yo, if these niggas get to fighting, I'm not doing shit. Let these, that's how we said it back then. Let these redacted ass niggas do whatever the fuck they gotta do, right? So, what ends up happening, what's crazy about it is, they start pressing the nigga again. One of the niggas just swung and hit a nigga in the collarbone or some shit, like in the neck. And then these niggas ain't do shit.
What I'm
Nigga
saying.
got punched in the neck.
And luckily, security seen it and scooped them niggas up and took them out of there, and then we continued to party. But my whole thing is just like, I was on some shit like what he's saying. Like, we all collectively as a group was like, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
Man, this is
This
good
is some
night.
bullshit.
Like, this is still a good night in the club.
Yeah, like this is
real-
why do y'all niggas always be so controversial like that? But I think that goes to say with the personality of who you're defending.
Who you're offended.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't leave your friends helpless. I just sometimes, in certain situations, like bro, it's alright. You don't even always gotta fight your way out of everything.
Yeah,
you,
like
you
we
can
was
dip.
talking
You can let shit ride.
Facts.
You can let shit ride.
All right,
Everything ain't always gotta
All right,
fight.
so we got one more. We got one more, y'all. One more. What's the scenario? So Tiffany has a little cousin named Elaine. Elaine just moved in with Tiffany from out of town to go to school, college. So they're all of age. Elaine walks around with boy shorts on or just regular, chill wear, but she thick as fuck. Tiffany, her boyfriend frequently comes over, and Tiffany always tells Elaine that she need to go put on some sweats or just a lot of shit to cover up. Like, it's always a hassle. Should Elaine have to do all that, or are the boy shorts acceptable and Tiffany just don't trust her nigga?
Yeah, she should have to do all that.
Because she got a little butt. She don't have to do none of that.
First off,
Players Club, she
it ain't her house. It ain't her house. So my thing is,
She paying rent, that right? She paying rent? Should she have to go change her clothes?
because I feel like if she's gonna tell her that, she's also not gonna walk around none of her niggas like that. Like, it's respect thing.
Bro, she's a grown woman. She's paying rent, and she should definitely cover the fuck up. All that shit don't
I
matter.
thought you was about to say some other shit.
All that shit don't matter. Like that shit is wild.
So
that shit is wild. Like, you just tempted the nigga.
if she wear
How
boy
Rocco
shorts,
say?
if she wear boy shorts, and let's say that she just saying like,
No,
this
man,
is just
go
the
be
way
a
that
man.
my body is made. I'm thick. Anything is gonna look thick on me.
Bro, you go put on the nun's dress.
No, like I ain't saying you gotta.
My nigga,
I
like,
ain't gonna lie, so you gotta be uncomfortable. And
Like we
pregnant.
all seen, so we
go
all
get some
seen women
water.
where you
Yeah.
can wear.
Get some water.
We've seen
Facts.
women who wear sweats and her ass gonna eat up the sweats. It don't matter.
That's fine.
then wear the sweats.
But you're not. But you're.
Don't wear the
covered.
boy shorts.
Niggas
Don't
gonna
make
get
it
horny
easy.
regardless.
Don't make it easy.
Don't make it easy.
Niggas
bro.
gonna get horny and look regardless. Turtleneck,
That's-
sweats, booty shorts or not. Niggas gonna look.
So does her mistrust have any blame to do
I
with
don't
this?
think it's mistrust. That's just respect.
I don't think that's trust.
It's just
I think
respect.
this is wisdom.
Okay.
Like, you shouldn't even, as a woman, want to walk around and nut somebody else's nigga with your ass out. Like,
And that's
just,
true too. It's just
you just.
No, I agree with y'all. niggas.
Double
I ain't gonna lie. I agree with y'all niggas.
What you doing out here on his
Like,
ass?
it is ridiculous every time you want to step out your room, especially if you always
Yeah.
got your nigga there.
I can understand.
That-
Yeah.
that's a whole
Now, if
different
your
conversation.
nigga's there a little too much,
Yeah, like,
then y'all might need to go take that relationship to his house.
or in your room.
So that,
Yeah.
okay, I can see that.
Yeah, because it's like, damn, so I can't be comfortable in where I'm living, where I pay rent at. I can't be comfortable at all. This nigga done been here. He here 7 days a week.
Nigga left and just came back.
He
Like,
damn near live here.
Yeah, then the situation need to be like, maybe we need a.
Maybe,
Yeah, we
maybe.
need to talk.
yeah.
Because I need my ass out to get some goddamn air or some shit. You see this big goddamn balloon?
See, that's somebody of mine. You looking at somebody ass in the head, boy.
So you see Blast Club, that's where I got it from. She did have a little fat little, she had like a little,
Little
she had a little high
She had
ass
a little
booty.
bald head on
Ebony
it.
had a little high ass booty.
booty.
She was one of them girls with a little high ass stank booty, like she had the stank walk. You
That
know?
was for the cancer best friend.
You said what?
Never mind, keep going.
Oh shit, you stupid, nigga. You
Hey,
stupid.
yeah.
Hey, facts and cap.
Yeah.
Facts and cap. Well,
Cap, facts and cap, facts and cap.
hey.
Oh, man.
All right, let's. Where we gonna go with this? Where we gonna go with
Anywhere. I don't care where you
this? Facts and cap. Rihanna hit 1.7. We established that, right?
Yeah.
Facts and cap. Is Kendrick gonna drop an album before Rihanna drop an album? Facts and cap.
Facts.
Speak on it. Why?
Because Kendrick don't got other businesses. I mean, I'm not gonna say he don't, but he ain't got no business that's hitting like that. He ain't no billionaire. Top Dog ain't no billionaire. So eventually he gonna have to come back to work.
I would say Rihanna dropped the album, like Kendrick dropped the album before her, right? I think Rihanna dropped her last album 2015. He dropped like
No. He dropped 17. Yeah, 17.
He did 17. She
Yeah.
did like 15, I think. 16 maybe. I
He
don't know.
did 17.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't listen to Kendrick, man. And why everybody looking at me like that? God damn, I cut y'all out.
I mean,
I thought you had something else to go
I
on.
thought you was
I
having
don't listen to Kendrick for real.
So like that
I really don't. Yeah, I don't.
So you rather have
So you
Rihanna
basically
drop.
don't relate to none of the conversation. What you're saying?
But you rather have Rihanna drop then.
But I don't think you're gonna listen to Rihanna either.
It's some videos and yeah.
So what So what I will say is that I think that Kendrick drops before just because sometimes like the money wise, and it's rumors that his shit is already done. He's just waiting on somebody.
Okay. Facts to cap. If you get locked up, is your wife supposed to hold you down?
How long?
Facts to cap. If you get locked up, is your wife supposed to hold you down? You ask the question how you want.
Wife ring. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna say Cap.
Speak
Facts,
on.
but it's
Wait. Let's go 1-on-1.
I'll say Cap just because it depends on the circumstances. So like it's one thing. For me, I've always felt this way, and I'm not everybody. So if I got arrested for 20 years, I'm supposed to. Even if you was to go out there and live your best life, like I feel like you eventually gonna fall in love with a nigga. It is what it is. Like I'm not like it's selfish of me to be held down for 20 years, like to just be in jail, and especially if it's under I know I did some shit. Like I put myself in a position where was my where was I supposed to be? Like I feel like that's selfish. Where was my thoughts about her when I was doing what I was doing to get the 20 years? So my thing is, maybe if it's reasonable, 1 year, 2 year, I'm not mad at you for holding it down. But if it's like a specific amount of time, baby, go live your best life. In 20 years, I'm gonna get out and hopefully I can pick my life up.
20 years, I'm a hope that you hold me down as long as you can. Like I said, I'm not going.
Y'all heard how crazy that sounds?
I said hope. I'm a hope, but I'm not gonna expect. I'm not gonna expect you to hold me down.
DUI, she cheating that weekend.
Nigga ain't think about the family, your kids, nothing.
20 years. That bitch ain't holding down for 20 minutes. How you feel?
Niggas don't even hold bitches down that long.
How you feel?
Yeah, true though, but shit, when y'all get married, y'all take that vow, so
Yeah, that shit.
it don't matter what.
I'll be honest with y'all.
It don't matter what you did.
Let
It don't matter what you did when y'all got married, y'all took a vow.
So you
gotta hold that
serious.
person down.
Yeah,
Regardless of the time.
Hey,
Regardless.
You hold her down that long?
you can sit down in that cell and think.
Would you hold her down for 15 years? Because you took that vow.
Yeah.
You cap.
I'm gonna hold it down, but I'm gonna do my thing. You feel me?
No, I didn't ask you to do anything. I didn't ask you to do anything because obviously. No, time out. I didn't ask you to do your thing because if she was gun ho about holding me down, I'd be like, obviously you could do your thing. Just
Hold me down.
keep it ready. Yeah, hold me down. Take care of me. Don't be in a full-fledged relationship with the niggas. That's what a lot of niggas do. I'm asking you
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, that's hard because when that light bright, it's bright.
for 15 years.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Nigga, let's keep
Honestly.
it real. Let's just keep it at 5.
Honestly,
Let's keep it at 5 years.
5 years? Okay, 5
You
years.
gotta hold
Honestly,
somebody down. You got married.
I ain't gonna
5 years I can hold you down, but I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna be like, listen, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I need a little pussy or some head or something from time to
Some
time.
boy. That's what I'm
It is
saying.
what it
like,
is.
If we
That's
get to
reasonable.
agreement,
That's
yeah. If
reasonable
we get to agreement, then yeah, it gotta happen, bro.
Yeah,
Or it's gonna happen behind your back.
That's a reasonable argument.
If my shorty with my wife to be like 5 years, go have fun. But still hold me down.
Baby, I'm gonna see you 10% of my paycheck every week.
As a new hall pass, you trying to get some pussy on the side. You set your wife up.
I ain't even know that's pussy. I'm dead. I said that's pussy on the
You
side.
can go to jail.
Oh, but set her up.
Damn, you finna get caught. You got a side bitch, you finna get caught.
She did a PPP loan.
Set her up, go to
She
jail.
did a PPP. Get her.
You do
Get her.
I need someone on the side, man. That's what you was in jail.
Get her. Get that bitch.
Yeah, you got one more.
Bruh.
I got one too, so you say yours and I got mine.
I got hello, you know me.
Man, give us a couple more. Give us 2 more.
Let me see.
You need me to go?
Nah.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let me switch it up. Facts to cat. Are we gonna have another shutdown due to COVID? Facts to cat. Speak on
I
it.
can't wait. Facts.
You think we are?
We should.
Why? Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on
Shit,
it.
people still getting sick, bro. People still getting sick. That's a big thing. People getting sick and people actually dying. At first, I took this as a joke. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
People don't start seeing people really dying. Yeah, you need to.
So you all for a shutdown like it was last year?
Yeah. I stay in the house anyway.
Curfew?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know, no restaurants, no movie theaters,
Yeah,
no.
we need that shit
It
too.
don't mean no
because
restaurant, just like you gotta go pick your shit up.
Yeah,
Like,
no dining in, no.
we need that because the
Hey,
crime will
Frank.
go down too. I ain't gonna lie, I hate crime.
Oh no.
I hate killing.
We live in Georgia.
Speak on it, Joe.
I do agree that I bet my money that we'll have another. This shit gonna get shut down again because just look at what we doing. Shit, I'm about to go to Kanye shit about.
Hell yeah, we get shut down.
Yeah, no
man,
mask.
listen,
It's not-
no, I got mad and I'm wearing my mask. But I
Half
do.
off.
But I do. I mean, shit. Look at it. We wildin'.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
I kind of liked it too. And niggas was just at my house all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, shit. We was doing shit we weren't supposed to do. But
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm ready for the shutdown, bro.
this
I
nigga-
put myself on
He gonna
shutdown.
get his
I'm
body
done.
done again.
So
I'm done.
you
I'm
ready?
done. Like,
No.
strip clubs is over with.
That's because he had one.
Boo.
That's because this nigga went crazy.
Nah, nigga, I lived it. I saw what happens, and nigga, I
So
didn't test positive. but
outside the entertainment part, like what about just the life part?
Bro,
Like
that shit needs to
you
shut
can't go
fuck
in the bank,
down.
you gotta go through the drive-through.
I'm cool with it. Fuck
Man.
it. Shut this shit
Facts.
down.
I was cool to
Shut this shit down,
Nah,
please.
We all in agreement. I hope we don't have it. I got one more. Facts of Cat. I don't know if y'all seen the story, but do you believe that Quavo pays $5,000 a day for his assistant?
No.
Is that facts
No.
or cat?
Not a day, but the day that he pulls
$5,000
him
a
out.
day.
The day that he pull him out, he might pay.
That's cat.
That's cat.
He
The
paid-
day that he pulls what else?
The day that he pull his
The-
assistant out to
the
do that
umbrella.
dumb shit, he might pay him $5,000 to do that, but not every
I
day.
don't even think he's doing that. I think it's cap. It's all entertainment.
Man, we just seen that nigga the first time out of his whole rapper career. That's cat. We ain't never seen that nigga.
Where was
Stand
he
next
at?
to a fanboy. We ain't never seen a fan nigga, man. That's the first time. That's cat.
Yeah, that's cap. Bro.
Big cap.
Shit.
Come pay me
I got
$5,
one.
nigga. You ain't gotta pay me $5, nigga. Pay me 2.5.
I got one.
Half off.
Speaking of Migo gang,
3.5.
facts of cap. Did Cardi B make stripper rap popular?
No.
Did Cardi B make stripper rap
mainstream,
popular? Not
yeah.
is she the first
To
person?
mainstream.
Did
yeah.
she
Rap,
make
stripper
it
rap.
popular?
You talking about like rap about stripping?
Like being an ex stripper going into it's like being a D-boy and rapping.
Popular,
To
yes.
the white people, yeah.
Popular, yes.
She made it mainstream.
Yeah.
Because there was like you said.
I said did she make it popular?
Yeah.
No.
No.
She made it mainstream.
Okay.
Facts.
So popular.
So who made it popular?
Shit, you got damn.
Just give me some
money. Money, do what you want me.
Did that make that popular?
It's part of
No.
I still don't know what the
No,
fuck
that's
you
a-
just
that's
said. Because
That's an underground Atlanta track. If I play that shit right now outside of the Southeast, niggas wouldn't know what it was. Nasty
it.
Dance.
Oh shit,
Kilo
Kilo
Ali.
Ali. I'm gonna throw this money. Kilo Ali made
No.
that shit popular.
No, he's
You're hearing incorrect.
Question.
We're not talking about niggas
We
making it
talking
rain
about
on strippers.
strippers.
We're
Strippers
talking
being
about
rappers.
strippers being rappers.
Yeah, I'll say.
Did Cardi B make that popular? Being an ex-stripper, just like being a fucking
Wow.
ex-dope
I'm
boy.
gonna say
Is there
facts.
anybody else that do it?
Yeah,
asking you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I'm
facts.
asking you.
There's others now that do it, but she's the one that made
We've
it popular.
seen strippers before
Say
her,
facts.
That rap?
but did
They
she?
couldn't.
Make
I know. I'm asking. I
Yeah,
don't know.
they-
So
tried it, but-
allegedly Trina was a stripper. She just never wants to admit. That's why a lot of people in Miami have problems with her. You got Jackie O. You got
Eve was a stripper.
Eve was a stripper.
Well, Ruby Rose, was she a stripper?
No,
Was she a stripper?
she wasn't a stripper.
She's
Allegedly she was. I don't really think she was. I think she got a bad rep because she was fucking Cardi.
Yeah, Cardi.
Cardi.
She took the crown. That's her.
Yeah, that's Cardi's.
That's Cardi. I thought I took the question differently.
What you think?
I think it's facts.
I can't think of no
Sex
stripper
sale,
rapper.
bro.
You said
So we
Trina,
all
but I
agree.
never took her as
Yeah,
a
we
stripper
all
rapper.
Yeah, we all agree.
And there's many others.
You don't know this, man?
Rapper.
Yeah, like who's a mainstream stripper rapper? I don't know. This was a Jasmine question, so shout out to Jasmine for that question. Now
Wouldn't
you
she
gotta
just be
think.
her own category?
Yeah, think about it, but like after Love and Hip Hop, she did that little season and a half and said, fuck this shit.
She got
And it took her stripper rap.
She ain't the first stripper that tried to rap, but
She the first one that
also
made it popular and made it work.
Facts of Cap. Is it a big deal if the U.S. men's national basketball team, Olympic team, lose to France in the championship game? Does it matter? It's a big deal.
Shut it down, Joe.
It
I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's cap.
Shut it down,
I think
Joe.
even if they win it this year, it don't matter because these niggas done lost so many games before that shit.
No, those was exhibitions though.
I get it, but like niggas took a lot away from these niggas this year.
So y'all remember how it was when they lost in 04?
Yeah,
How big a deal
when
that was?
Jadakiss was making Y and talking about why
like
USA team keep losing
yeah,
so much.
so it's like it's not the same.
I disagree because they didn't send their best out. We've seen historically when they do. So after that 2014, they brought their Redeem team. They bring their best out, and that's what happened. So this team is really not their best effort. Now I'm not sitting here making excuses, but let's just be honest. Who the fuck cares about the Olympics for real?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, I stopped.
So that's the biggest reason. The Olympics is even
Yeah,
better.
we don't really care. That's just some shit they need to talk about on fucking First Take because there ain't no other sports going on. You see, nobody cares about baseball. You see everybody, Undisputed and First Take, everybody on vacation. Like,
Like you said, we ain't seen the best, bro. We want to see LeBron, Steph,
Like,
Greek.
yeah, if we really was,
Kawhi.
if we really was to do some gangster
We would have
shit like
seen
that.
all of that, then yes, we would be entertained to watch that.
Greek don't play for us.
Oh,
So
man.
what? Greek Freak, his team fucking with Greek.
But
Greek Steph get they fucking ass whooped if we put everybody. If we put LeBron, like he said, Steph. If we really got on some gangster
Wow.
shit and put everybody on there, it'll be different. And they lost, then I'll be worried. But this ain't shit. Like, look at this team, bro.
They got Chris Middleton, even though he just won the championship.
No disrespect to them
No
niggas. I do
disrespect.
think that they're good enough to still.
They got
go.
Hold on, Kalen Johnson, whatever his name play for the Spurs. Like, come on, a 2-year, 3-year guy. Come on, man. There's bigger names than him.
Facts.
All right, man. Shout out to Zay. Shout out to Zay. Shout out to Zay. Say your Instagram again so we can watch the Rose battles.
Zay Dirt, man. I'm going live. What's today?
Today Thursday, bro. Do it tomorrow. You going tomorrow?
Yeah, we're gonna go live tomorrow, man. We're gonna go up tomorrow, man. 8 o'clock, man. Y'all tune in, man. Shout out to my guys for having me, man. It's fun,
Okay,
man.
let's get it, man. Episode 56. Blah!
We out.
Stay clean as a whistle, you think you official, we know that you not. Hop on the mic and discuss every issue, might take a few shots. Kick back and relax, don't overreact, it's only your thoughts. Tell me is it facts or maybe it's cat, we never gon' stop. Facts and cap.